Hi, Sheila. Hi, Shiloh. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm too tired. Because I've been cleaning all day. Annie, I cleaned them out. I cleaned the whole basement. I cleaned them out. I cleaned out the toilet. I cleaned the piano room. Why do you have the phone on your back? I like to listen to audiobooks while I'm cleaning. Do you something clean faster, Solo? No, it just makes me more relaxed. Oh, that's cool. I'm pregnant. I'm gonna take a nap now. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
We want to thank Audible so much for sponsoring today's video.
We were really excited to work with Audible because we've actually had a subscription with Audible for probably 5 years now.
I think so.
And our whole family uses audiobooks from Audible. And the nice thing is, like, at one point we even, for about 6 months, we canceled all subscriptions that we had. And we went back to Audible, but when you cancel your subscription, you still keep the book. So you own the book. So when you pay for a subscription every month, you get a free book every month. And then you also get 30% off all that they have, sometimes even more than that. Then you also get 2 of their Audible originals, which is just exclusive content on Audible too. So 2 free of those a month. So when I find audiobooks that are really low price, I'll buy them with the discount, and then I get the free ones for the ones that are higher price. And we have such a big library of audiobooks, and we use them a lot.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah, we even use them in our homeschool.
In our school.
Quite a bit. If you guys are interested in trying out Audible, you can use our special code and get your first month for free. And so you'll get your first free audiobook. Plus you get the 2 Audible originals for free, and just to see how you like it. So if you want to try it out, go to audible.com/OurTribe or text Our Tribe to 500-500 to get your first month free.
I like listening to audiobooks when I'm working at home, cleaning or fixing stuff around, because then I can do 2 things at once. The other thing I like doing audiobooks for is when I'm driving. I find myself in the car a lot, try to take advantage of the time that I have in the car, and I listen to audiobooks when I'm driving, and so I catch up on a lot.
Yeah, you get 2 things done at once.
Always, yeah.
I like to listen to them when I'm resting, at my rest time. The one that I listened to recently was The Magnolia Story with Chip and Joanna Gaines. And one thing that's really cool is a lot of times the authors will read their own books, and so it's neat to hear their story voice, and their business story, how they juggled business and family and all that from their own voices.
That's
so
really
I enjoyed that, yeah.
Recently I just listened to John Maxwell's new one, Leadership, which he always has ways to speak to leadership and sharpen your leadership skills in unique ways.
I should listen to it. We also use it with our kids besides school. A lot of times when they go to bed at night, we'll let them listen to audiobooks before they fall asleep if they're not sleepy yet. And so they always want to take advantage of that. So the audiobooks get passed down from kid to kid, really, because they'll tell their sibling, oh, I love this one, you should hear this one. And so we get a lot of use out of them, and we have a huge library full of them. We think it's a great subscription program, well worth the money.
If you want to take advantage of that, you could go to audiobook.com/OurTribe. Also, you could text Our Tribe to 500-500.
So today, guys, we wanted to talk to you about baby names. We are entering our last trimester. Can't even believe it.
Oh, we're not in it already?
No.
I just told someone, oh, she's in the 3rd trimester because I can't count.
Yeah. It's okay. We're 26.5 weeks. I think 27 is really the crossover.
Okay, wait a minute here. We are in our 3rd trimester. When's the due date?
And 20-something of November, I don't even remember.
We are 20-something of August.
That's true. Yeah. Maybe we're there. I don't know. Maybe I lost count. Maybe we're 27 weeks. We're ready in the fact that we have some baby stuff like the essentials, the little bassinet and things. And also, the more babies we have, the less stuff we get or need, because we just we realize we don't need that much stuff, so we pare down. There is one way we are not ready, and that is that we have not talked much about baby names at all.
Nothing has stuck completely.
And the funny thing is, he's the one that likes to find out what we're having, which we take turns. We find out every other time, because I don't like to find out. So he likes to find out, and mostly he says it's because he wants to not have to pick out a name for each gender.
Now, can you imagine if it was multiplied? Now you have to think of boys' names and girls' names at the same time.
But we haven't
At least we have it narrowed down.
Well, kind of. We have a big list.
We know it's not gonna be Abigail or
whatever girl's name. Insert the girl's name. So today we thought we would share, I don't know, YouTubers don't usually do this, but we thought we would share boys' names we're thinking about using. I know I see a lot of videos of like boys' names that we love but won't be using. No, we're probably gonna be using one of these boys' names.
And then we've already pushed ourselves in the corner. In that, when we started out this thing, we decided every child's gonna have their own initial.
No, that's not true. It came around 5 or 6 that we realized they each had their own first initial, and we never repeated one. So we decided, well, maybe we should keep that up, because for organization purposes, we use their first initial all the time.
The organizer.
Yeah, so they're all different. It's really just it is a pattern we've kept up, but it's mostly just for organizational. It's nice that they all have their own letter.
Right.
Like they all have their own letter. Actually, 2 of the girls have 2 letters we go back and forth between, because they have nicknames. Like Isabelle and Belle have 2 different letters.
Tori and Victory.
Tori and Victory have 2 different letters. So she has 2 different letters.
And then the other thing is that the boys, they all have biblical first names.
Oh yes, so they all have a Bible name. I don't care that they have a Bible name specifically. I am more concerned about the meaning of the name. You can hear laughing probably in the background. Our kids are laughing together. Well, that's good, I guess, better than yelling at each other. But it's just coincidence that all of their names are from the Bible, the boys' names. So then you think, do they need to stay that way? I don't think so personally.
Right.
But
well,
you want them to all kind of.
You don't want
together.
a lot of kids like all the kids have like Jeremiah and all the prophet names, and then the kid blanket.
Okay, let's not throw names around that we're not going to use.
Okay, all right.
We'll offend somebody for sure. Anyway, so we thought we'd share some of the names we're thinking about. Now, I wanted to give a little disclaimer here. If you are new in the baby journey, you're having your first kid, you haven't had one yet, or it's just your first number of kids, it's usually not a good idea to share names, I think, that you're thinking about if you feel like you might be swayed by people's reactions.
Yeah, that's the other warning, is that people can steal your name because they don't want to work.
That's true. So. They'll steal your name. So we're at the point, I mean, this is baby number 10. We don't really care. If you guys don't like the names, it doesn't matter, because here's one thing that's for sure. Once that baby's born, you name that baby that name, people have nothing left to say. Yeah. That's the name of the baby. So you pick the name that you like.
Right.
But I know, like, my mom wanted to name me, she had a good friend. She grew up in Nigeria. She was a missionary kid. And she had a good friend there named Ali Sar, who I think was from the Middle East somewhere. And she had told someone in our family that she wanted to name me Ali Sar. And they're like, no way, you shouldn't name her Ali Sar, that's crazy. And now I totally wish she would have given me that name. That's an awesome name. She named me, there were 5 Sarahs in every one of my classes. So she picked the common name, which it's good. Sarah's a good name, but that is a risk you take when you share your names before you have the baby. Are we ready for this? Can we do it?
I don't know.
I've talked him out of it now.
Yeah, you totally have.
I've kind of wanted a simple Swahili name. Luka is Swahili for Luke. And we haven't done a Swahili name for a long time, and so I've really been searching for that, but I really haven't found one. When we were in Kenya, my cousin suggested Simba. I think that's pretty cool. It's lion. No. Of course, Lion King is really popular right now, which is a negative for me in that name. And then Solo said a lot of dogs in Kenya are named Simba sometimes. I grew up with a lot of Simba. But it is a cool, strong name. So anyway, that didn't make the list. I think I have 8 names here. Judah put one on there this morning. First name is Seth. I really want a simple name this time. I mean, I guess all of ours have pretty simple names, especially our boys. But I've liked Seth this whole pregnancy pretty much. And you like it too, right?
I like Seth. I like the story of Seth. Comes from a sad story though, but then a good news out of the harsh reality.
And that is in the Bible. Seth is in the Bible. Seth is one actually my mom sent us after we found out, after we told her we were having a boy, and we had actually already talked about that name. Solo had come up with that name already.
Seth is derived from the Hebrew Sheth, which means appointed, third son of Adam and Eve, born after the death of Abel at the hands of his brother Cain.
Yeah, so it means, I've seen appointed and anointed. Okay, another one is Asher. I have a cousin who named a baby Asher, but I don't think she would care. Laura, if you watch this, let me know if you care.
She lives too far away for it to
Yeah, she doesn't live anywhere near us, but I do like that name. That's Hebrew too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the tribes of Israel. Hebrew for happy or blessed.
Titus is a name that has come up probably since baby number 2, who we didn't know if it was a boy or a girl. And we've talked about Titus since then. Now, I really like Titus, and I like the nickname
I like the name too.
But Solo, when he was working at a bank and we were first talking about this name, he took the name in, he wrote it down on a piece of paper, and he took it into work, and every single one of his employees pronounced it wrong. They pronounced it Titus, and that made him nervous. He's like, we're never using that name, but here we are talking about it again. I don't know. It's a good name.
They've never read the Bible before. I'm like,
I don't know. If you have a Titus and it gets pronounced wrong most of the time, please let us know, or if it's pronounced right, because
I think a lot of people know it. I was just shocked. I thought maybe half of the guys would get it right, and so
what does it mean?
That is this Greek New Testament name. It means defender.
Oh, that's cool.
It's someone that's gonna start.
You think about that with Titus too. It just seems like a strong kid.
They could either play football or they could take care of people that are getting oppressed.
Maybe we should see how much this baby
FBI,
weighs. If this
who
baby
knows?
looks like a
masculine.
Yeah, like a football
He can take care of business.
Okay, another name that I really love. It's probably one of my top names, but somebody very close to us just used the name, and it's someone we do see a lot. So. And she pronounced it with her baby a little bit different. It's Zion. I love Zion. But she pronounces it Zion, which is like how, is it a famous basketball player that
I don't know.
That's what JUDE told me. So it's hard when somebody really close to you, like that you see a lot, has the same name. So that might deter us from that one. But I do like Zion. What does it mean?
Zion is Hebrew. A Hebrew sign. Excellent. There is a Zion girl.
Oh, it's for promised land. Though that's what it says here. Anyway, I've seen several different meanings for Zion, and it's unisex too, which is kind of cool. Right.
People don't always see the spelling other than how you say it. I've wondered about, because it's Zion. I don't know. Okay,
there's another boy's name that I've liked from early on, but this one we probably won't use actually, and this one is Israel. For one, Israel Mwania is a mouthful. That's our last name. And then we already have an I, Isabelle, but I really do like that name, Israel. So we probably won't use it. Do you have like a specific meaning for Israel?
Israel was just basically the name that, because Jacob was, before he had an encounter with God, he used to kind of cheat people a little bit. And God says, hey, I'm going to change your name. You're going to have a new identity. You're going to new person. Yeah. So Jacob, Israel is Jacob's new name.
Yes. Okay, another name I like is Cedar.
Like the cedar of Lebanon?
He says that every time. Obviously, Solo is not such a fan of...
No, it's not. I'm just kidding. I'm asking. It's like cedar of Lebanon?
Look it up. Tell me what cedar is. It sounds like a good, strong name, and it's a little different. It is in the Bible, but not like the other names we use. It means cedar tree. Psalm 92:12 says, the righteous shall flourish like the palm tree and grow like the cedar in Lebanon. Lebanon cedar was used to build King Solomon's temple. Okay, I think it's a cool name, but anyway. Another one of my top names is Shiloh. I really like Shiloh, and Shiloh's a unisex name. The only thing I have about it, to me, it sounds a little more like a girl's name than a boy's name.
I know a boy's name who has the same last name as ours, named Shiloh in Oman.
No kidding. I really do like Shiloh though, a lot.
Yeah.
If this was a girl, I would be fighting for it for sure. But I'm not sure. I don't know how you feel about Shiloh that much. I like it for a boy too.
I have to grow in me a little bit.
Yeah, so we're really thinking about that one. We're thinking about that one. So that's SHILOH.
We're really thinking about it.
Can you tell me the meaning of that one?
See, in Kenya they'll call him Shiloh.
Oh yeah, we always have to think about how the name is pronounced in Kenya too.
He who is sent.
He who is sent.
It's like a missionary here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I really like that one. Okay, Judah put one back on the list this morning, and that's Silas. Actually, Belle did too. She picked that one. And Silas was, we didn't know if Destiny was a boy or girl. Silas was, what Destiny's name was gonna be, I don't know, it kind of fell off our list this time. Has that ever happened to you guys? Silas is a good name though. You remember what that one means?
No.
We have short-term memories.
Oh, they even call it Sila here, boy. That's the Swahili name.
Sila?
Silas in Swahili is Sila.
Sila sounds like a girl. I know a Sila girl.
Well, in Swahili, Silas is Sila. I know a few Silas I grew up with.
Oh.
And it's Latin. It's a wood boy.
Yeah. We'll find a better meaning than that. I don't know what Alfie's using here.
Seth, Silas, Simon, Solomon, Stefan, Thaddeus, Thomas.
That's another name. He was good. He was going for Solomon.
Solo.
We'll see.
Solo Junior. We'll see.
Okay, there's one more I'll mention that it's probably my favorite boy's name right now, but we will never use it for obvious reasons, and that's Jude. I love that name.
Yeah,
I do love that name. But we have a Judah, so we're not going to use Jude. Anyway, that's our list of names. I did have some simple Swahili girls' names. If it was a girl, I would have Raha, which is joy, Tamu, which is sweet, and then what we've been calling this baby is Kumi, which is 10.
You guys, I haven't been on that deal. I did not sign the disclosure on that one.
Anyway, guys, you can leave some comments below for us if you want to weigh in. If you hate the names we picked, you don't have to tell us that. If you have more suggestions, though, we'd love to hear them. And we will talk to you guys soon. Thanhanks again, Audible,
Thanks, guys.
sponsoring today's video.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.